speedometer or anything like that. The sun is so bright in my face this morning. It is just awful.
In half a mile, slight left to stay on US 72 alternate east.
Yeah, you can probably hear my maps in the background. So, the state of Tennessee was
Slight left to stay on US 72 alternate east.
few states that was successful in suing Perdue Pharmaceuticals.
Continue on US 72 alternate east for 37 miles.
The makers of OxyContin and Roxycodone. And each county, or the settlement was divided up between each county in the state of Tennessee. Hawkins County last week released a statement saying that they were going to take their X amount of $1 million and they were going to reinvest it into their drug program there in the county. So the people of Hawkins County really need to ensure that they do not pocket that money and that money goes back into the people of Hawkins County, because that's what it was intended for. That was for all the deaths. That was for all the overdoses. That was for all of the family traumas. That was for all of the bad crap that was associated with the OxyContin and the hillbilly heroin from the 90s until now, or until they changed the black box labeling. I did not think anything about any of it until they said that they had a recovery program there in the jail yesterday when they arrested Don. It did not surprise me that they arrested him. I did not go live about it. I did not do a happy dance about it. I think the whole thing's a sad situation, but the reason I knew that he was lying about losing his job, so the protesters would leave him alone. They should have never went to his job anyway, regardless of the situation. But I expect that they are going to let Don out on a work release program where he works during the day and he goes into jail at night. It may take him a week or two to set that program up, but I expect that is what's going to happen. Or he works a half a day and goes to drug and rehab program a half a day. Because I still expect that they are going to let him attend his weekly classes for DHR and etc., etc. I suspect that they locked him up because of the protesters. And it was not heels on the ground or heels in the air or heels in the holler. Was not the protesters that was there. Crime Watch and some of her people were there. Now there's one other thing that that I have got issue with that is going around YouTube. There's a certain somebody or two that is trying to buy information for $500 on the whereabouts of Summer Wells. Why in the world would anybody give a YouTube creator or creators information on Summer for $500 and take a chance on obstruction of justice for one, but when they could turn around and give the information to the proper authorities and to TBI and get a $75,000 reward? I'm not even sure that it's legal for them to be offering private rewards like that. I would recommend to everybody, if you do have a tip, to call it in to the TBI or send it in through the email. The phone number is easy to remember, 1-800-TBI-FIND. That's 1-800-TBI-FIND. If you have any information about Summer, give it to the TBI, not a YouTube creator. Don't give it to me. Don't give it to anybody else. Give it to TBI. When I get to where I'm going, I will read through my comment section and everything. I just cannot see it right now at the moment. The sun is just so vicious. I'm on my way to the doctor's office. Y'all know I've been sick. I've really not been going live or anything like that. I've not felt real good. So I'm headed back to a specialist today. He's supposed to be real good. They're connected with Vanderbilt Hospital, so they're supposed to be the best in the world. We shall see. Like 500 different creators out there that did lives on Don and Candace yesterday, and who's gonna turn on who first, and y'all are forgetting there's still two main players in the way that's got control of Candace. You've got BK and you've got Tim Mullins that's still standing in front of Candace, keeping her from losing control. And I would say that they are going to keep money on Don's books to keep him comfortable. And like I said, they're probably going to let him out on work release, so the situation isn't going to get too awful bad. But I wouldn't put it past them to offer him a deal of some sort while he's in there, or attempt to apply pressure on her. But But until they remove those two obstacles, it's going to be hard. And y'all are not doing her any favors, Candace. Y'all are not doing Candace any favors by sending money. For one, Grandis draws a check. Okay? There's not any bills up there on that hill. Hardly. That car is supposed to be paid off. And the church is going to help keep the bills paid. So the only thing you're doing by sending money is keeping her drinking money and drugging money. It has been 8 months since Summer has got gone. So it has been plenty of time if she was going to grieve. And she can find her a job somewhere. There's plenty of warehouse jobs and stuff like that where she's not just right out front and in the public. And if I was going to guess, probably one of the reasons that... Wouldn't y'all say that she draws Social Security? And that might be one reason why her and Don is not legally married? I don't know that for a fact. But surely she would be drawing some kind of little check or something. She would certainly be eligible to apply. And that would be an option for her to apply for her SSI. But to just keep sending her money, y'all seen what she done with it the last time. She bought phones and she bought $500 sunglasses and whatever. So, do what you want. It's your money. I'm just saying. I just don't see where you're helping the situation any. Anyway, I think if there was anything else that I was wanting to mention about that particular situation, I don't think there was, because we talked about the possibility of him getting out for work release on his probation. So don't be surprised and shocked or upset if that happens, because that is a possibility. So I'm going to put that out there.